Okay, we're on page 19. Page 19. And this page and the page and the page behind it are going to help us get ready for the test next math class. Okay, so what we're going to do is on the first page here, we're going to try out some more of the trickier equation problems. And then on the back, we're going to try practice writing and solving equations. So some of these we'll do, I'll do with you. Some of these I'll do with you, and some of them I want you to try on your own, okay? So I know that a couple of these are cut off, like this one you can't see, so and this one as well. So we're going to write those first. So the first one, the first problem up here is going to be, we're going to do 2/3, x equals 12. Actually, no, I'm going to write that bigger because I'm just going to solve it from there. So I apologize if you wrote it small, but I'm going to write it big. Whoa, jeez. Sometimes you pay the price for writing it big. All right, here we go. 2/3 x equals 12. All right, this one you should be able to read. And then this one we're going to change to, we'll do 1/3 y equals 15. All right, so we'll do a couple of these together, then I'm going to have you try one. So whenever you have the fraction times the variable, so the fraction is being multiplied by the variable, they're right next to each other, equals 12. Remember, this one's a special case. We're not going to divide by 2/3. We're actually going to multiply here, and this is the kind of the trickier one in the unit. We're going to multiply by the reciprocal on both sides. So I'm going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 2/3, which is 3/2, because we want to get that x by itself. Now on this side, I'm going to make the wall actually. I'm going to change 12 to 12 over 1, but I'm also going to multiply by the reciprocal, 3/2. Let's see what happens. These all cancel out. These are gone. So we're left with x equals. Well, on this side, 2 and 12, we can divide them both by 2. That becomes 1. That becomes 6. 6 times 3 is 18. 1 times 1 is 1, so it would be 18 over 1. So x is just 18. That's our solution. Well, let's check to see if that actually is correct. So the key thing is we're multiplying by the reciprocal. Let's check it out. So we have 2/3. Oh boy, broke again. Broke again. All right, 2/3 x, or times x. If you want to put the dot in there, that's fine. Equals 12. So x was 18 over 1. So I'm actually going to put the 18 over 1 in there because this is a fraction. So 18 over 1 equals 12. Let's see if this is 12. Let's look at 3 and 18. Can we simplify those? You bet we can. We can divide them both by 3. 3 becomes 1. 18 becomes 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 1 times 1 is 1. 12 over 1 equals 12, and those are the same thing. So that's check. All right, let's try another one like that. Similar, different numbers. So we have 1/4 times g. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to write that down. 1/4 times g equals 10. So because we're multiplying here, we're going to have to undo the 1/4, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal of 1/4 on both sides. The reciprocal of 1/4 is 4 over 1. And on this side, I'm going to change that 10 to 10 over 1. I'm going to multiply by 4 over 1. Well, on this side, what's nice is that these all cancel out, which is what we want, because we want g. I forgot the wall there. We want g by itself. And this, we just multiplied 10 times 4 is 40. 1 times 1 is 1. So that means g equals 40. That's our solution. Okay. All right. Let's check it. We'll start with the original equation. 1/4 times g, I'm going to put the dot in there, equals 10. G is going to be 40, or 40 over 1, equals 10. see if we can do some simplifying here. Let's look diagonally. Oh, we can. 4 and 40, we can divide them both by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 40 divided by 4 is 10. 1 times 10 is 10. 1 times 1 is 1. And 10 over 1 is the same thing as 10. So we'll check those off. All right, now what I want you to do, I want you to try this next one here on your own. So put a highlight there. Pause it and try it when you're done. At the end of this, all the highlighted ones that you see are going to be, there's going to be answers are going to be on the in the Google Classroom assignment. But it would be a good idea to practice these on your own before you check your answers. Okay, so that one you're going to do by yourself. You can do it at the end. You can do it right now. You can pause it. It's up to you. All right, let's look at this one. 14 equals v divided by a half. Okay, so I'm just going to write that. V. Now, with something like this, you could write it as v over a half, or what you could do is just multiply both sides by 0.5, because this one's written a little differently, and it's okay to, if you want to do it like that, that's fine too. Divided by a half times a half, those cancel out, and you get v equals, let's see, 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1, or plus 2 would be 7. And there is one decimal point. So that would be 7. Just 7.07, which makes sense because it's like a half times 14. A half of 14 is 7. All right, let's check it out. We'll rewrite it. 14 equals v divided by 0.5. Okay, we're going to multiply both sides, or actually, no, we're going to check to see if 7 works. Well, 7 divided by 0.5. That's 7 divided by a half. A half goes into 7 14 times. Now, if you didn't know, you could always, you probably can't see this, you can always do top in the box. That first number would go in the box. We'd have to move the decimal point, so it gets a little involved. And what it would turn into is 70 divided by 5. 5 goes into 7 once. 5 goes into 24 times. Oh, looks like that works. 14 equals 14. Check. Okay. Now, this one here is just like the one on top here. So why don't you try this one on your own as well? And then the 3 below it are pretty straightforward. Like this is just a regular old multiplication one. This is just a regular old division one. And that's just a subtraction one with decimals. So just try those. These 5 on the front page. Try those out again. The answers to these will be in the assignment. So after you're done solving and checking those, you can check those to see how you did. All right. So you can either pause it and do it now, or you can keep going with me and then try them later. But this is really good practice for the test. I put ones on there that not are frequently missed, but are the more difficult problems on the test, just to give you some practice with those. All right, let's check out the back here. Okay, with these are the writing equation ones. Okay? And on the bottom, let's just remind ourselves of the different patterns. Actually, you know what? Let's do it on the top. Let's do it on the top. We got adding is variable plus the part equals total. Subtraction is variable minus the part equals the part. Notice the variable is always going first here. Multiplication, we'll do variable times the part equals the total. And last but not least, division. We have the variable, of course, variable goes first, divided by a part equals another part. So there they are. All the tricks, all the secrets of writing equations in 6th grade. Okay, now, if you were interested in doing these on your own, you could, but I'm going to kind of help you with some of these. And the first thing I'm going to do is actually divide these into 3 sections just because it'll be easier for us. I'm going to leave this. This is going to be a little smaller space because I want my let statement's not going to take up that much space. And I'm leaving some space on the bottom for the answer. So I'm just going to go through and make 3 sections for the let statement, and the equation and the check. So just drawing some lines here just to start us off. Okay. Again, this will be really good practice for the test. There are 4 questions just like this on the test. 1/7 of the muffins at Tops are chocolate chip. Love those muffins. If 6 of the muffins are chocolate chip, write, solve, and check a division equation to find M, the total number of muffins. Look at that. They give us what M is. M is the total number of muffins. So we're going to let M equal total number of muffins. Perfect. Now this is going to be a division equation. We're always going to start with the variable. So the variable is going to be M divided by, what would it be? 1/7. This fraction is going to help us quite a bit. It's 1/7. So we're going to be M divided by 7. That fraction is going to indicate division, equals 6. Okay? All right, now I'm not going to do the rest of this with you right now, but I want you to, once we get that set up, I want you to try that one out, solve it, check it, and write your answer. Again, afterwards, you can check the answers in the classroom just to see if you're right. So if you want to pause it now, try it. If you want to get all 4 of them set up and then try them at once, you can do that too. So there's the division equation. And again, I knew it was division because it said division, and this is what a division equation looks like in 6th grade. All right, well, I'm already seeing the word addition, so I'm thinking this is going to be an addition equation. A kite was flying 56 feet above the ground. Nice. The kite then fell 8 feet. Write an addition equation to find D, the distance of the kite off the ground after it fell. Okay, that makes sense. So let D, I'm just going to take those words right from the problem. To find D is the distance. I'm just going to write distance kite was off the ground. See, this is why these are a little specific. Distance kite was off the ground after the fall. After the fall, the big fall, the 8-foot fall. So this is an addition equation, which is nice because I know I'm going to start with the variable. And in an addition equation, it's going to be the variable plus a part equals the total. So if I'm looking at my numbers, I'm thinking that this is probably the total, 56 feet. It fell 8 feet. So if I take what it was after the fall plus how much it fell, I'm going to get its original height, which is the total here, which would be 56. And again, this point should be good at this point to solve and check that and write the answer. So you can go ahead and try that one now, or do it at the end. Make sure you try it at some point. You can check your answer, of course, in the classroom document. All right, a couple more here. Again, this will be good practice for the test. There are questions just like this on the test. After eating 72 jelly beans, there were 9 jelly beans left in the jar. Write and solve a subtraction equation to find J, the number of jelly beans originally in the jar. And again, they give it to us. Let J equal number of jelly beans originally in jar. Okay, quite a let statement there. All right, subtraction. Now I'm going to start with the variable. Subtraction equation. Doesn't really matter. What in subtraction doesn't matter what number you put where. So J minus, I don't know, 9. Okay, that was the originally in the jar. Then there were 9 left. Well, actually, you know what? Even though it doesn't matter, I'm still going to put that 72 here. If you put the 9 there, that's fine. But there were some in the jar, 72 were eaten, and there were 9 left. Again, either way, you write it, no problem. Why don't you try that one out as well? Check your answer on the answer page. And last but not least, we got Gray and his 3 friends put their money together to buy $72 worth of tacos. Ooh. Each person spent the same amount. Write and solve an equation to find A, the amount of money each person spent on tacos. All right. I'm getting multiplication vibes here for a couple of reasons. One, we already did division and addition and subtraction. Also, it has the word each in there a couple times, and we think each person, each amount, it's either division or multiplication. So I'm thinking strongly that it's multiplication. So we're going to let A equal money each person spent on tacos. It's a lot of tacos. $72 worth of tacos. Nice. Okay. This is going to be multiplication. Again, how do we know? Well, the other ones we already did. Division, addition, subtraction. And we also have this word each in there. So we're going to multiply A, start with the variable, A, the amount of money each person spent, times how many people were there. Gray and his 3 friends. So that's 4 people. A times 4 equals the total, which is 72. So each person spent times 4 is going to give us the grand total. All right. So again, at this point, you're good. You should be able to do that one. Why don't you practice that one? Check your answer on the answer page. Now, again, this is studying for the test. What you're doing right now is studying. You're preparing. You're getting ready for it by practicing the math. So if you have any questions while you're working on this, let me know. Like and subscribe my channel if you so choose. Some people in my homeroom told me to say that, but you don't have to subscribe, certainly. If you have any questions, though, let me know. Have a great day, and I will see you soon for the test. All right. Bye-bye.